चलो, let's start with a very important sum. One of the most important sums in trigonometry, where I have to simplify cos 7x minus cos 8x the whole upon 1 plus 2 cos 5x. So, सबसे पहले my numerator is cos c minus cos d. Okay, so I'll solve for the numerator. So cos c minus cos d becomes 2 sine c plus d by 2, which will become 15x sine x by 2. Now this is what I've got the numerator. It is 2 sine 15x by 2 and sine x by 2. Now if you pay attention to this, look at this, okay? Look at this term. See how I'm going to write this as 2 sine 15 को I can write 3 times 5x by 2 into sine x by 2. Now this looks like this term looks like sine 3 theta. The formula for sine 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So 5x by 2 को since 15x by 2 है, see the whole idea is that I need something like 5. 15 बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है, 5 के क्लोज अगर कुछ रहेगा which I can make it now if it is sine 3 theta. I'll take 5x by 2 as theta, so it becomes sine 3 theta. 2 को बाहर ही रखेंगे, this becomes sine 3 theta. The formula for sine 3 theta is this. Now again here I can write therefore 2 and here bracket हो जाएगा. This sine 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta multiplied by sine x by 2. Multiplied by sine x by 2. Okay. Anybody has any doubts still? Has everybody understood what you have done? Yes, no? Okay, अब देखो, अब मुझे पता है कि यहाँ पे if I have to solve this further, कुछ नहीं करना है मुझे. If I can take something common, if I have to take something common, ये हो जाएगा 3 sin 5x by 2 into sin x by 2. Okay, 3 sin 5x by 2 into sin 3 times sin x by 2 into sin x by 2 हो जाएगा. sin x by 2 को हम लोग ऐसे रखेंगे. अंदर से मुझे 5x by 2 कॉमन दिख रहा है. I can still take 5x by 2 कॉमन. So guys, if I take sin 5x by 2 कॉमन, तो देखो ये हो जाएगा 2, ये लिख लेंगे हम लोग. अच्छा, sin 5x by 2 लिख लेते हैं पहले. 5x by 2 को कॉमन ले लिया, अंदर देखो क्या हो जाएगा. दिस विल बिकम 3 minus 4 sin square 5x by 2 एंड यहाँ पे मेरे पास sin x by 2 प्रेजेंट है. एंड यहाँ पे आई हैव sin x by 2. सो स्टेप बाय स्टेप आई सी समथिंग कॉमन एंड आई विल टेक दैट टर्म कॉमन. अब अगर तुम लोग ध्यान से देखोगे तो ये अपने आप में एक फॉर्मूला बन रहा है. कौन सा फॉर्मूला बन रहा है? देखो, आई एम गोइंग टू राइट इट हियर. 2 sin a sin b एंड अंदर आएगा 3 minus 4 sin square 5x by 2. 2 sin a sin b. 2 sin a sin b. The formula is, and if I have to solve this, 2 sin a sin b बन रहा है. 2 sin a sin b. Now some people will take sin x by 2 पहले लेंगे, sin 5x by 2 लेंगे. That's up to you. 5x by 2 and x by 2 है. This becomes the formula for 2 sin a sin b. and अंदर भी दिया है, देखो अंदर भी दिया है मेरे पास. So if I focus on here, अब इसके पास देखो, look at this. 3 minus 4 sine square 5x by 2. Okay, 3 minus 4 sine square 5x by 2. I have 3 minus 4 sine square 5x by 2. So what I can do is, this is 3 minus 4 sine square 5x by 2. कहीं पे भी ना, none of the angles are basically half angle for me. None of the angles are basically half angles for me. So what I can do is sine square 5x by 2. I also know this formula. Just for your understanding, I'm going to write this here. कि I know that 1 minus cos theta is 2 sine square theta by 2. हमको ये फॉर्मूला पता है, मेरे पास हाफ एंगल है. आई नो दैट 2 साइन स्क्वायर थीटा बाई 2 क्लोज है, ये 4 साइन स्क्वायर थीटा बाई 2 है. आई नो दैट आई कैन कन्वर्ट 5x को इनटू 5x. देखो मुझे साइन स्क्वायर नहीं चाहिए, मुझे ऑन द सेम लाइन, बिकॉज डिनोमिनेटर में आई हैव 1 plus 2 cos 5x. यहाँ पे भी 5x by 2 है. अभी इफ आई कैन कन्वर्ट समथिंग लाइक दिस, that is 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. That's why see, I've taken the numerator. यहाँ तक लिख दिया मैंने, न्यूमरेटर लिख दिया. अब न्यूमरेटर में ही आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन 3 minus 4 sin square 5x by 2. Now, if I solve 3 minus 4 sin square 5x by 2, देखो ध्यान से देखा, 1 minus cos theta. Can I write this term as 3, okay? 2 sin square 5x by 2. If I take 2 sin square 5x by 2, 3 minus 2 into 2 sine square 5x by 2 will become nothing but 3 minus 2 multiplied by 1 minus cos 5x. And if I take 1 minus cos 5x, 1 minus cos 5x, yes, okay. इसको cos 5x हो जाएगा. Also I'll just one more, I'll write this also. 1 plus cos theta, ये भी लिख लेता हूँ, is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. I've written both the formulas. Okay, so I've written 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta. अब नीचे है प्लस, ठीक है. I'm going to show this. नीचे है प्लस. If I open, this will become 3 minus 2 plus 2 cos 5x, which will become 1 plus 2 cos 5x. 1 plus 2 cos 5x. Did you guys understand this? 2 sin square x by 2 is nothing but 1 minus cos x. अब second bracket, see this bracket. I have got 1 plus 2 cos 5x. I have got 1 plus 2 cos 5x. Okay, how many of you have not understood this? I simplified this. My focus came here. I took this separate. I written the formula. Of course, पीछे वाला formula ज़रूरत नहीं है. I have written like this. 2 sin square theta by 2 यहाँ पे लिखा है, 1 minus cos theta मैंने 1 minus cos 5x डाल दिया, मैंने ब्रैकेट ओपन कर दिया. 3 minus 2 becomes 1, minus times minus becomes plus, and 2 cos 5x, which is exactly the same as 1 plus 2 cos 5x. And if I solve this further, this numerator becomes 2 sin 5x by 2 sin x by 2 multiplied by 1 plus 2 cos 5x the whole upon 1 plus 2 cos 5x. This entire term and this entire term gets cancelled. 2 sin a sin b is cos 2 sin a sin b is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. तो cos a minus b, 5x minus x becomes 4x by 2 becomes 2x minus cos a plus b, which becomes cos 3x. This is the answer for this sum. One of the most important sums, cos 2x minus cos 3x. You can put 5 stars for this sum. बहुत ज़्यादा important है. This is in next year obviously we'll be doing one more sum for integration. Same question we'll be doing in calculus, where we proceed with the same sum. यहाँ पे सिर्फ integration दिया होगा. It means that in the last stage I'll have to integrate this, and sometimes it comes in differentiation. The whole point is your crux of this sum is your foundation is pure trigonometry. So इससे inverse trigonometric function, trigonometric functions and identities, calculus, differentiation, integration, they can just put an integration or differentiation sign and you'll be able to do these kind of sums. Has everybody understood this? Anybody has any doubt? So very important sum, guys, one of the most important sums. So if there's any concern, you can let me know. Going on to the next sum. Going on to the next sum, okay. X is equal to 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 up till infinity. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 up till infinity. Now I know that I can write this question, a very simple question. I can write this question as, see this. I can write x is equal to 1 upon 2 plus x, because x starts from 1 upon 2 and goes till infinity. So if you check na, this entire thing is nothing but x, because it starts from 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 dot dot up till infinity. If I solve this, it will become 2x plus x square is equal to 1. I repeat, I have got 2x plus x square is equal to 1. In other words, if I have to make it as a perfect square, I can make it as a perfect square. If not, I can write it like this. X square plus 2x is equal to 1. If I try to make it as a perfect square, you can solve it by quadratic, not a problem. You can write it like this. X square plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. You take a, you take b, you take c, and you'll get x ka value. That is minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. You get it by that method. So if I do by that method, okay, time consuming work, but if I find x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Therefore, x becomes minus 2 plus minus root of 8 upon 2. Is this correct? कुछ गलत किया है? यहाँ तक perfect आ गया. Okay, I'll just solve it here. So this will become x is equal to minus 2 plus minus 2 root 2 upon 2. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus minus root 2. And I have got two values of x. Okay. First value is, and if I write it, so first value and second value. Now first value of x becomes minus 1 plus root 2, and second value of x becomes minus 1 minus root 2. Okay. कुछ नहीं किया है, हमने quadratic किया है, and I have got two values of x. X is equal to minus 1 plus root 2 and x is equal to minus 1 minus root 2. Now, if I have to find the value of, okay, if I have to find the value of tan 45 degree, I know the value of tan 45 is 1. Okay, basically, in other words, tan 45 is 1, but pi by 8 matlab I have to find the value of pi by 8. Pi by 8 is half of pi by 4, which is nothing but, I will write in degrees, that is tan of 22.5 degrees. Now how to find the value? Abhi, why I'm pushing you towards this, because how will I find the value of root 2 minus 1? I'm going to show this to you. Now please pay attention. 22.5 hai. They have given 22.5. I have the value of tan theta. So I can write it like this. Dekho, tan theta is 2 tan theta by 2 upon 1 minus tan square theta by 2. Okay. Now we'll find one value, because देखो ये plus minus है. If I take plus minus, ये same ही हो जाएगा, because ये देखो plus minus है यहाँ पे. Now theta समझो 45 है. So I will write theta is 45. So this will become tan 45 is equal to 2 tan 22.5 upon 1 minus tan square 22.5. Let's take 22.5 as x. So 1 is equal to 2x upon 1 minus x square. 2x is equal to 2x upon 1 minus x square. It means that 1 minus x square is equal to 2x. Therefore, x square plus 2x is equal to 1. Same equation आ गया. Same equation. It means that I have understood कि this is the value of tan 22.5. But which one? एक पॉजिटिव है, एक नेगेटिव है. So I have to understand कि मेरा tan 22, tan 48 मेरा वैल्यू क्या रह सकता है. Now this value, let's take, so I have understood that this is the same equation. It means that if I solve, I have got 4 values of x. मैं तुमको ना x का बताता हूँ. देखो 4 values बताता हूँ. x का सबसे पहला वैल्यू है √2 minus 1. ये पॉजिटिव है. This is positive value. If this is positive, मतलब it will lie in 2 quadrants. Can you tell me which are the 2 quadrants where tan is positive? First and third quadrant. ठीक है, 22.5 का वैल्यू है. This is 22.5 √2 minus 1. So I can write therefore tan 22.5 is equal to √2 minus 1. आज से I have understood the value of tan pi by 8 is equal to √2 minus 1. This is the value of tan pi by 8. You need to remember this. अब मैंने डिराइव करके पता है, अगर तुम इसको सॉल्व करोगे तुमको यही आंसर मिलेगा. तो tan pi by 8 is nothing but √2 minus 1. Now, if I take x as minus √2 minus 1, it means that it is negative. And negative matlab it will lie second 2 quadrants. 2 quadrants, huh? Second quadrant, 2 quadrants. And here also there will be 2 quadrants. And ये आएगा second quadrant में and ये आएगा fourth quadrant में. So, first quadrant में आंसर है 22.5. ठीक है, that is theta. Second is pi minus theta, that is 180 minus 22.5. Third quadrant is pi plus theta, that is pi plus 22.5. And fourth quadrant will be 2 pi minus theta, that is 2 pi minus 22, 360 minus 22.5. Have you guys understood this? So I've got 4 answers. Answer is going to be in the fourth quadrant. अब ये first quadrant है, देखो this is first quadrant. ये first है. अब second quadrant का लिख रहा हूँ, देखो second quadrant will become pi minus pi by 8, which will become 7 pi by 8. Third quadrant का answer will become pi plus pi by 8, which will become 9 pi by 8. And fourth quadrant will become 2 pi minus pi by 8, which will become 15 pi by 8. So these are your 4 answers. देखो, अगर if √2 minus 1 first quadrant ये रहेगा और इसका quadrant ये भी इसका रहेगा √2 minus 1. This is second quadrant, तो this will become minus √2 minus 1 and इसका रहेगा minus √2 minus 1. So √2 minus 1 since it's positive, उसका आंसर रहेगा pi by 8 and 9 pi by 8. Minus √2 minus 1 becomes 7 pi by 8 and 15 pi by 8. Now, how many of you have not understood this? The question can be anything. Find positive कौन से quadrant में angle कितना रहे, कुछ भी रह सकते. They can ask as simple as theta will lie in how many quadrants? Like pi by this value, it will lie in how many quadrants? So of course it will lie in 4 quadrants. 4 quadrants क्यों? Positive negative. Positive negative सब लोग बोलते हैं कि first and second quadrant. 4 quadrants है. Positive in 2 quadrants, negative in 2 quadrants. Has everybody understood this? Okay. Has everybody understood this sum? It is a lengthy sum, but I have not given what is asked. I only gave this question, and then I realized that तो same equation आ गया. It means that theta का value is basically this is nothing but pi by 8 से solve किया, मतलब this is the value of pi by 8, and tan 45 is given as 1. अब how did I come to know that this is the value? Simple सी बात. I got x का value as this √2 minus 1, positive value आ गया. √2 के लिए I started with tan 45, that is 1, and pi by 8. If I have to find the value of pi by 8, pi by 8 is nothing but half of pi by 4. I used tan theta का half angle formula, that is tan theta is equal to 2 tan theta by 2 upon 1 minus tan square theta by 2. Okay? Okay, 11th standard. Anybody has any doubts here? Did you guys understand this sum? Next. So we have got 4 answers. तो कभी कभी लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं कि how many outcomes are possible? अब how many outcomes are possible मतलब it's very easy to understand. There are 4 outcomes possible: positive, पॉजिटिव रहेगा 2 में फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट एंड थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट, नेगेटिव रहेगा 2 में सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट एंड फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट. अंडरस्टूड दिस? नेक्स्ट, f of x is equal to summation n is equal to 1 up till infinity sine of 2x upon 3 raised to n into sine of x upon 3 raised to n is equal to 0. ठीक है, आई हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ x. अब दिया है f of x दिया है 0 to इन्फिनिटी, सॉरी 1 to इन्फिनिटी तक दिया है, एंड आई हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू. मुझे x का वैल्यू निकालना है. ठीक है, बिल्कुल स्ट्रेस नहीं, ये सबसे इजी. समेशन आ गया ना, नेवर बी स्कैर्ड ऑफ समेशन. समेशन इज वेरी इजी. कुछ नहीं क्लिक हुआ तो तुमको एक ऐसा पैटर्न बनाना है कि जहां पे कट हो जाएगा सब कुछ. अब कैसे कट होगा? दिस लुक्स लाइक अ फॉर्मूला. विच फॉर्मूला? इट लुक्स लाइक 2 sin a sin b. तो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू राइट द फॉर्मूला. 2 sin a sin b. The formula for 2 sin a sin b is 2 sin a sin b is cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. बट यहाँ पे तो 2 है, यहाँ पे 2 दिया नहीं है, तो कुछ नहीं करना है, हमको करना है मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाई 2. पहले क्वेश्चन लिख लेते हैं. ये हो जाएगा n इज इक्वल टू 1, ये हो जाएगा इन्फिनिटी. फॉर्मूला दिख रहा है, हम फॉर्मूला कंटिन्यू करेंगे. दिस विल बिकम 2x अपॉन 3 रेज टू n. दिस विल बिकम साइन ऑफ x अपॉन 3 रेज टू n इज इक्वल टू 0. दिस लुक्स लाइक 2 sin a sin b. हाफ को बाहर ले लिया. समेशन n is equal to 1 up till infinity. 2 sin a sin b is as per the information cos a minus b. 2x minus x will become x upon 3n minus cos a plus b. 2x plus 3x is 3x upon 3 raised to n is equal to 0. अब इसको reduce कर सकते हैं. तुमको reduce करना है, reduce करो. तुमको reduce नहीं करना है तो यू कैन डायरेक्टली गो फॉर. आई वुड सजेस्ट रिड्यूस करो, पैटर्न बनेगा. एंड समेशन के हर सम में एक पैटर्न बनेगा, गाइस, बनना ही है. अंडरस्टैंड? कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 रेज टू n माइनस 1 इज इक्वल टू 0 एंड आई हैव गॉट माई पैटर्न. अब हम क्या करेंगे जब पैटर्न बन गया? अब कुछ नहीं करना है, अब हमको सिर्फ सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है n 1 से लेकर इन्फिनिटी तक. सो आई एम गोइंग टू शो दिस टू यू. मैंने हाफ ले लिया और मैंने एक बड़ा ब्रैकेट डाल दिया. ओके, सो दैट बिकम्स क्लियर फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, सबसे पहले मैंने n का वैल्यू डाल दिया है 1. सो माई फर्स्ट टर्म विल बिकम कॉस, ठीक है, माइनस कॉस x अपॉन 3 रेज टू 0. ओके, एंड आई विल सब्स्टिट्यूट एटलीस्ट 5-6 वैल्यू सो दैट इट बिकम्स क्लियर फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. मैंने n का वैल्यू 1 डाल दिया, प्लस समीशन मतलब प्लस. आई विल पुट n का वैल्यू एज 2. कॉस ऑफ 3 स्क्वायर माइनस कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 रेज टू 1 प्लस 1 डाल दिया, 2 डाल दिया, कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 क्यूब माइनस कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 स्क्वायर. एक और डाल देते हैं, कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 रेज टू 4 माइनस कॉस ऑफ x अपॉन 3 क्यूब. सो आई पुट n का वैल्यू एज 1, 2, 3 एंड लास्ट में गाइस अगर मैंने इन्फिनिटी डाला, यहाँ पे लास्ट में इन्फिनिटी डालते हैं. सुनो, आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन दिस टू यू. 3 रेज टू इन्फिनिटी इज इन्फिनिटी. 1 अपॉन 3 रेज टू इन्फिनिटी विल बिकम 1 अपॉन इन्फिनिटी. एंड गाइस 1 अपॉन इन्फिनिटी इज नथिंग बट 0. तो द लास्ट टर्म विल बिकम, इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू, माई लास्ट टर्म, एकदम लास्ट टर्म, ये देखो अंदर का वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा, प्लस cos 0 and this entire part is equal to 0. This entire part is equal to 0. अब हम फिगर आउट करेंगे कि कुछ कैंसिल हो रहा है क्या. नाउ लेट्स चेक, ये कैंसिल हुआ इसके साथ, ये कैंसिल हुआ इसके साथ, ये कैंसिल हुआ इसके साथ, और सब कैंसिल हो गए, सब कैंसिल हो गए। आगे से दूसरा टर्म अगर बाकी है तो पीछे से भी दूसरा टर्म बाकी रहेगा, तो पीछे से दूसरा टर्म इज नथिंग बट यही रहेगा, cos 0, एंड cos 0 का वैल्यू एंड माइनस ऑफ कुछ तो टर्म रहेगा बेसिक, ओके, तो वो भी कट हो जाएगा, वो प्रीवियस टर्म से कट हो जाएगा। अगर आगे से पहला टर्म बच गया तो पीछे से भी, आगे से दूसरा टर्म इज लेफ्ट तो पीछे से ऑल्सो दूसरा टर्म विल बी लेफ्ट, दिस इज पीछे से दूसरा टर्म, एंड once I solve this, this will become half cos 0 is 1 minus cos x is equal to 0. Therefore 1 minus cos x is equal to 0. अगर 1 minus cos x 0 है, it means that cos x is equal to 1. Can anyone tell me cos का कौन सा वैल्यू 1 होता है? 0. That's it. 180. All the pi values. Tell me, cos का कौन सा वैल्यू 1 होता है? 0 is one of the values. Integral pi values. बराबर? Because last I remember cos pi is -1. What all values? All silver teacups में लिखा था अपन ने. Even pi values. So it will become cos 0, cos 2 pi, cos 4 pi, and it will go on. So basically x का वैल्यू रहेगा 0, pi, sorry 2 pi, 4 pi, and so on and so forth. How do I write? X is equal to n pi. n pi लिखोगे? 2n pi. Very good. So 2n pi. Okay. But n belongs to क्या लिखो? Natural number. Whole number. चलो whole number ले लेते हैं. So I have what x का value is 2n pi. Did you guys understand this? How many of you have not understood this? Has everybody understood this? So we are using the basic formulas. Summation का sum बहुत important रहता है. It becomes very important for us to understand how are we going to proceed with these kind of sums. ठीक है? I want everyone to start writing these 3 sums. उसके बाद there's little bit of theory they will be writing now. Okay, right now. Next topic. Continued product of sine and cosine series. Continued product of sine and cosine series. First point. In this segment we have continued product of sine and cosine series. In this segment we have continued product of sine and cosine series. Second point. For using formula, each angle must be double of the previous angle. For using formula, each angle must be double of the previous angle. Third point. This formula is not valid for sine series. This formula is not valid for sine series. Okay, now please pay attention. What we wrote, this is what it means: cos theta into cos 2 theta into cos 4 theta into cos 8 theta and so on and so forth. Okay, up till n. Okay, cos n theta डबल हो रहा है. Okay, now you have to understand. देखो, I'm going to write it like this: sin okay, now so we write it as if it's double. सबसे पहले cos series आना चाहिए. So the answer becomes sin 2 la upon 2 raised to n sin sa. La largest angle, sa smallest angle. We have to understand this. Say for example, if I give you a formula, okay, this is the question. Okay, cos 6 degree, cos 12 degree, cos 24 degree, cos 48 degree. Now sine twice of largest angle. If you see the question carefully, my largest angle is 48. So जो भी बोला है वैसे करेंगे. Sine 2 times 48 upon how many terms are there? 1 2 3 4. 2 raised to 4 into sine smallest angle is 6. So I can write it as sine of 48 times 2 becomes 96 upon 16 sin 6. Sin raised to 96, 16 sin 6. तो कुछ नहीं करना है. Sin 96 I can write as 90 plus 6. So this will become sin 90 plus 6 upon 16 sin 6, which will become 1 by 16 cos 6 upon sin 6. ठीक है, अभी cot 6 लिख दो and you'll get the answer. So direct formula is given to you. Cos it is given to you, and if I substitute further, I'll get the answer on that basis. अब डिग्रीज में लिया है, एक काम करते हैं, एक और एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं along with radians. Now if I go with radians, it will become cos pi by 48 cos 2 pi by 48, which will become pi by 24 cos pi by 12 cos pi by 6. Smallest angle, this is the double of it, this is double of it, this is double of it. Now I know that my smallest angle is pi by 48. Remember this, my smallest angle is pi by 48. बराबर ना? And what is the largest angle? It is pi by 6. And according to the formula, this will become sine 2 times the largest angle divided by 2 raised to number of terms, that is 4. ये देखो, first term multiplied by second term multiplied by third term multiplied by fourth term. So 2 raised to 4 into sine of my smallest angle, that is pi by 48. This guys will become 2 times 1, 2 times 3. Pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2 times 2 raised to 4 is 16 sine pi by 48. So you can write root 3 by 32 sine pi by 48. So depending on what has been asked, root 3 by 32 sine pi by 48. Have you guys understood this? So this is the term, the sine twice of largest angle upon 2 raised to number of terms into sine of smallest angle. But cos में दिया होगा, अगर साइन में दिया है तो उसको कॉस में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, नेक्स्ट सम जो हम लोग करेंगे वही करेंगे, बट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज इट शुड बी डबल, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं रह सकते। अब दिया है साइन थीटा, 2 थीटा, 3 थीटा, 4 थीटा, और अगर बोला है थीटा इज इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर, लवली, सो फिर साइन रेज टू एन थीटा द होल अपॉन 2 रेज टू एन इंटू साइन थीटा होगा। तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल। इस समय बहुत सारे बच्चों को लगता है कि पाई बाय 48 इज द लार्जेस्ट एंगल। नो, पाई बाय 40 इज द स्मॉलेस्ट एंगल, बिकॉज पाई बाय 48 का ट्वाइस becomes pi by 24. So pi by 48 is the smallest and pi by 6 is the biggest angle. Has everybody understood this? Now, say for example I take this sum, sine of pi by 14, sine of 3 pi by 14, sine of 5 pi by 14. ठीक है, now you can multiply and divide by 2, you can do it by 2 sin a sin b, perfect, it's a perfect method, you can do it by that method. Or else what I can do is pi by 14, just for your convenience and my convenience, if you want to convert into degrees, अगर मैंने 180 को 14 से डिवाइड किया है, if I divide 180 को 14 से, तो approximately if I have to tell you it will be 12 से 13 से लेस रहेगा, ठीक है, सो इट विल बी लेस देन 13 डिग्रीज। मतलब मुझे पता है कि बहुत ही छोटा वैल्यू, कैसे पता चला, 14 टाइम्स 10 बिकम्स 140 प्लस 40 मतलब 14 टाइम्स 3 इज 42, तो लेस देन 14 मतलब 12.8 12.9 डिग्रीज हो सकता है। इफ यू वांट टू डिवाइड इट, ऑब्वियसली प्लीज गो अहेड एंड डिवाइड इट, यू विल गेट द आंसर। नाउ बहुत ही छोटा वैल्यू है, व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू इज, फॉर मी आई हैव टू कन्वर्ट साइन इनटू कॉस। अब साइन इंटू कॉस के लिए ऑब्वियसली आई नीड टू यूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स, मतलब 90 माइनस थीटा, फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट है, ये भी फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट है, ये भी फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट है, तीनों फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में मेरा आंसर भी पॉजिटिव ही होगा। नाउ टू कन्वर्ट पाई बाय 14, अब मुझे पता है कि 90, हाँ आई जस्ट शो दिस टू यू इन केस इफ यू गेट कन्फ्यूज्ड, 90 minus x should be pi by 14. So 90 minus pi by 14 will give you x, which will become 7 pi minus pi by 14, which will become x. 6 pi by 14, which will become 3 pi by 7 is your x. So I am showing you कि इन केस अगर क्लिक नहीं होता है तो कुछ नहीं करने का, 90 में से हम किसको माइनस करेंगे तो पाई बाय 14 मिलेगा। रिमेंबर दिस, तो आई हैव गॉट कि दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू राइट, तो आई विल राइट हियर, आई एम गोइंग टू राइट हियर देयरफॉर साइन ऑफ पाई बाय 14 कैन बी रिटन एज cos ऑफ पाई बाय 2 माइनस 3 पाई बाय 7। एलसीएम ले लो, एलसीएम लोगे तो यही आ जाएगा पाई बाय 14। लेट्स चेक, 7 पाई माइनस 6 पाई विल बिकम पाई अपॉन 14, एंड गाइस सॉरी साइन, whenever there is a pi by 2 value my trigonometric function will change, this will become cos of 3 pi by 7. did you guys understand this? तो आई एम गोइंग द बेसिक, कि मैंने बता रहा हूँ, सुनो, पाई बाय 14 है, 90 में से किसको माइनस करेंगे तो मुझे पाई बाय 14 मिलेगा। आई डू इट अगेन, सो आई गॉट द फर्स्ट टर्म का आंसर इज cos 3 पाई बाय 7। तीनों टर्म्स का ना आई एम गोइंग टू राइट इट हियर फॉर यू गाइस, सो दैट बिकम्स इजियर फॉर यू टू कंपेयर। ठीक है, यहाँ पे लिखेंगे, सॉल्विंग आई डू इट एवरीवेयर, ओके, लेट्स डू इट हियर। लेट्स टेक सेकेंड टर्म, 3 पाई बाय 14 में से किसको माइनस करेंगे, ओके, 90 में से हम किसको माइनस करेंगे तो आई विल गेट 3 पाई बाय 14, सो पाई बाय 2 माइनस 3 पाई बाय 14 will become x, which will become 7 pi minus 3 pi by 14 is equal to x, which will become 7 minus 3 becomes 4 pi by 14 is equal to x, 2 pi by 7 is equal to x. So second value मिल गया. See, this is the first value guys. This is the second value. So here I will, this is the first value. ठीक है, first value ले लिया. I'll take the second value. अब second value देखो what I'm going to write. Sine of 3 pi by 14 can be written as sine of pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 7, which will become cos of pi by 2 minus pi by 7 2 pi by 7. So I have got this. तो देखो first term हो गया 3 pi by 7. ठीक है, I have got cos of 3 pi by 7. This I have got is cos of 2 pi by 7. Okay, first we'll convert everything. So cos of 3 pi by 7 हो गया, cos of 2 pi by 7 हो गया, and अब last term करेंगे हम लोग cos of pi by 7. Cos of obviously cos of pi by 7 हो जाएगा. Okay, remember ना, we're just starting the sum. ये बहुत simple लगेगा. You can do it by 2 sin a sin will get the answer. This is a very good sum, a very important sum. ये एक sum कर लिया तो you understand how we use the formula for sin 2 la upon 2 raised to n into sin sa. Okay, next I will take 3 pi by 7, 3 pi by 14. So pi by 2 में से what will I subtract? Pi by 2 में से what will I subtract? So I will get 5 pi by 14. So what I can do is pi by 2 minus 5 pi by 14 is equal to x, which will become 7 pi minus 5 pi will become 2 pi by 14 is equal to x. Therefore, I will write here the last part is the third part. Sine of 5 pi by 14 can be written as sine of pi by 2 minus pi by 7, which will become cos of pi by 7. And my last value. So this will become 2 times 1, 2 times 7. Okay. So this is the last value, that is x is equal to pi by 7. Problem क्या पता है? If I write this question, it becomes like this. See this. This will become now cos of 3 pi by 7 into cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of pi by 7. First term not a problem, pi by 7. उसका double is 2 pi by 7. What is the double of 2 pi by 7? 4 pi by 7. But मुझे क्या मिला है? Can I use the formula? Of course not. मुझे कुछ भी करके इसको 3 pi by 7 नहीं चाहिए. मुझे इसको चाहिए 4 pi by 7. Can anyone tell me how can I get that? Come on. देखो pi by 7 का डबल इज 2 pi by 7 का डबल इज 4 pi by 7. 4 pi by 7 है ही नहीं. मुझे 3 pi by 7 मिल रहा है. Think. Pi minus 4 pi by 7. पक्का? Pi by 7 minus pi by 7. See, what he is saying is correct. Cos of 3 pi by 7 is nothing but, see if I write it like this, cos of pi minus 4 pi by 7, which will become minus cos 4 pi by 7. अब minus आ गया. So now my question becomes like this. Cos of pi by 7, बाहर minus आएगा यहाँ पे minus, into cos of 2 pi by 7 into cos of 4 pi by 7. Now, very important question. Tell me the largest angle. Sure. Any problem? Sure na? Yes or no? Of course. So, what is the answer? Bolo. Sine of twice of 4 pi by 7 upon 2 raised to n into sine of pi by 7. अब सुनो ध्यान से. How much will this come? Sine of minus है बाहर. Sine of I'll write it here. चलो. I'll write it here. So it will become sine of 8 pi by 7 sine of 8 pi by 7 upon अपॉन 8 साइन माइनस है हमारा 8 sin pi by 7. Anybody else after this? How can I write 8 pi by 7 as? Good. Minus sine of pi plus pi by 7 upon 8 sin pi by 7. Pi plus theta will become sin theta. So sin pi by 7 upon 8 sin pi by 7, which will become 8, because this entire term and this entire term gets cancelled. One of the most important and easy sums. I would prefer doing 2 sin A sin B, थोड़ा छोटा हो जाएगा, but this is where this is the sum that you guys will be doing. This is homework from my side. This is what I want you guys to solve. Sin pi by 14, sin 3 pi by 14, which I'll be checking tomorrow, sin 5 pi by 14, sin 7 pi by 14, sin 9 pi by 14, sin 11 pi by 14, sin 13 pi by 14. दिस इज होमवर्क. इसका आंसर देखो, तुमको ना हिंट मिल गया है एक्चुअली. 3 टर्म्स यू कन्वर्टेड. माई आंसर बिकेम व्हाट 1/8. माइनस नहीं, ये भी प्लस हो गया ना, फिर माइनस और माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा. कितने टर्म्स हैं यहाँ पे? 3. यहाँ पे आंसर क्या रहेगा? बोलो. माइनस 1 बाय माइनस कैसा है? 1 प्लस 1/7. 3 टर्म का आंसर 1/8 आया, तो 7 टर्म का आंसर 7 आया. समझा नहीं? सोचो, and you will try by this method. We'll continue in the next class. Okay, next tomorrow the chapter gets over. Chalo, bye guys.